Good afternoon, Nanda. Let's have discussion on AI in replacement of jobs. AI is rapidly growing and it is taking over the smallest and repetitive tasks, which in turn having AI in our life is a good thing. It can help ourselves, but having and depending on more on itself will cause a damage like costing us job replacement.
I agree with the point. Nowadays, AI is AI has so many problems like it's manufacturing the data entries and transportations. It reduces the demands of women in the future, and also in creating the jobs for
Yes, I agree with your point. Nowadays, so many jobs like data entry, Alexa. This is the best example. It's manufactured by Amazon. We takes tasks and do the work that human can do.
Yeah, I partially agree with you. But when it comes to dark sides, the small ranged office guys will lose their jobs like videographers and photographers. Why most of the editing thing will be done by the AI, so that all the editors can lose their jobs. When it comes to bright side, we can say that developing AI is a most can people can learn to develop AI so that it can give more accurate outputs. But depending only on AI may cause human to become lazy and drowsy.
Okay, in part of job displacement or replacement, we can say that in transportation, like Amazon is having now autonomous vehicles which are driven by robots and AI, which will be a replacement for drivers of Amazon, which is a good example for job replacement. And also having AI interviewers, like some HRs are good, but the small companies are willing to have a AI rather than having a HR because it is more cost effective. So AI is replacing so many jobs like this. If it is continued at a very high rate, there will be a situation where there are no people left in doing jobs. All will be having simple tasks, and it is also impacting on physical life and the mental situation of people. Would
Yeah,
you
I
agree on
agree.
that?
Yeah, I don't agree because basic jobs like data entry jobs and certain kind of jobs will be replaced, but not completely. But this change is actually good because it is developing our country. On the other hand, and if you see an example of ChatGPT, we always ask ChatGPT everything in which is related to our daily life, whether it is assignments, whether it is projects, interview questions, A to Z, it is providing us. So it is very important if someone is there like data entry jobs or the people low skilled people are being replaced with the AIs, but higher skilled people are not replaced. So the lower skilled can be more further skilled and they can get into good jobs. So in my point,
I agree with your points, and also I add with some points. In this artificial intelligence, positive impacts are the increased efficiency. That means AI automates routine tasks. That is freely humans are creating work, and also a new job creation. That means yeah, AI generates for development and deployment and maintenance. In this, humans are relieved to work for generating the AI, and these negative impacts are the job deployment. And
I agree with your point. Nowadays, AI is more demanding than humans. For example, if you have health issues, AI is giving the medicines. Then we lost the human touch nowadays.
yes, I agree with your point. Nowadays, AI replaces doctors. Like it gives online answers to the patient. They give the question, ask the AI, and they suggest a solution for it.
Yeah, that's where I'm saying that when you have a problem, you will directly ask to an artificial intelligence. Whereas if you go to a doctor, he may provide you a better solution with his experience. While it comes to AI, it is all of data sets. It takes data sets and provide you result. When you consult a doctor, he will be experienced. Even though he is not experienced, he can provide you information that is not available in the chat GPT or something else. While it comes to students, we mostly depend on ChatGPT or other AIs for our daily needs like coding and interviewing questions, so on. But while doing that, we ourselves were losing our communication with others along with our critical thinking and problem solving.
Yes, I agree with you because AI in healthcare center is not so good because it is health is very important. It only checks the old data of the patients and give the correct. It suggests the medicine, but in our healthcare. In our healthcare sector, we are facing different issues. New diseases are coming out, so it is quite challenging for AI.
I totally agree with you, and I would like to add a point to Prakash. The AI thing in student life is very important, but as you said, students are depending on AI. They are willing to depend on AI because it is so accurate that even human errors are not given in the AI. So they are willing to have AI rather than trusting a human. So
But
I think we
while
should,
learning, we make mistakes.
yeah.
Through mistakes, we may not repeat the mistakes that we made earlier.
So we people are only generating the AI to be that good. So we lost the trust on humans or our beloved ones are like. So let us conclude this discussion. I think AI is good for our daily tasks and normal everyday life. But in terms of critical thinking and critical tasks, I think humans should be in their respective jobs, and job replace should be done, and humans should work hard to get their skills done so that AI will not replace their jobs. Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. We are from third year CSIT, and today's our topic is about artificial intelligence on job displacement. So, as we know, AI plays a major role in this technology, and Chandra, I agree with your point. Artificial intelligence is able to machine display and human like a capability, reasoning, and planning and creativity. Yes, artificial intelligence is a technology which is mostly used in nowadays. It majorly uses technologies instead of human thinking. It do tasks based on problem solving and critical thinking. In previous years, our technology is very low. So nowadays, artificial intelligence become more advanced, and it performs the tasks on time and very fastly compared to humans. So by this, uh, we agree that artificial intelligence is very important for nowadays.
I completely agree with your point. Nowadays, the artificial intelligence maybe displaces the job roles, but it also created a new roles. Like in some technical fields, it requires human critical thinking and also some judgments. So for that, the AI cannot perform such emotional intelligence actions. So that it requires a humans will able to perform these kind of actions instead of this AI.
Yeah, I agree to your point that AI is very important and it mimics the human's intelligence and that which automate the repetitive tasks and it leads to jobless.
Yes, I agree with your point. Nowadays, we are seeing that Meta AI and ChatGPT, these are replacing, they're doing work than humans faster than humans. But according to the report of World Economic Forum, by the year of 2030, it is going to replace the job roles by 14% of that is equal to 370 billion job places it is taking going to take. I agree with your point. Artificial intelligence is effective on a job displacement, and it is creating a new job opportunities, and it is also learning to a display job displacement. And I agree to your point. It affects on more jobs like data analysts and software jobs. Than humans, it is working more fastly. ChatGPT or anything else, we are using it for coding or anything else. So it is more will it affects more on the on our jobs. And it can also perform the task 24/7. AI can perform the task 24/7 without any breaks, whereas humans cannot do that. And nowadays we are also saying that uh, automatic cars without involvement of the driver. So AI plays the major role in today's technology.
It also plays a major role, but today humans can also perform the tasks where the AI can do. But the only thing is they have to utilize their own opportunities in a proper way. So they have such kind of emotional intelligence which the AI cannot have the emotional intelligence or the judgment or the critical thinking. They just reply they just answer for your question, but they do not have that connectivity like emotions, etc.
I agree with this point. As AI become more advanced, human technology is very less compared to artificial intelligence technology because it provides our solutions for our problems quickly and very fastly. So we can solve problems in a easy manner and very quickly.
Yeah, I think that this job displacement leads us to social challenges like unemployment and inequality. I think that government should provide support to the displacement workers.
By this, we can conclude that the AI displaces the job, but it also plays in new roles for the job creation.
Good morning. Sorry. Good afternoon, everyone. We are here from Team 2 to discuss about a disaster management and development topic.
Start.
Good afternoon, everyone. This is M. Rakesh Naidu from Team 2, and we came here to speak a few sentences about the disaster which is going in Hyderabad, Hydra. It is a government activity which was introduced by the new government of Telangana. Its main aim is to demolish the properties which were constructed under the guidelines, which was constructed without any registration lands, and its main aim is to demolish the buildings which was constructed in near the banks of Musi River. So, government of Hyderabad decided to clear the lands which was constructed in the lands. Sorry, like later they.
Yes, I agree with your pointers. Instead of that, I would like to add some more points. Hydra is nothing but Hyderabad disaster resource and assets management, which is recently we are observing, and its main aim is to demolish the buildings which were constructed near to that Musi River, and it's all due to that to store water, and by this so many people who are living and investing money in that area are damaging a lot by professionally and economically, and this the government informed just before one day, and demolishing that building by them.
Yes, Naveen, as you mentioned, it is a protection agency which helps in protecting the riverbeds and the natural resources of Hyderabad. As we can see, there are quite few illegal constructions also, but the Hydra organization is taking the chance that by demolishing the illegal buildings, it also taking the chance to demolish some other few buildings like which are not illegal, but they are just demolishing on a whim so that they can achieve something. It brings a lot problems to many other lives and daily lives of many people, as well as their jobs and other necessities, and they are then we can even see in the news that some people are committing suicide, which is very concerning.
As Samuel said, it is a agency, and as Hyderabad is one of the vast city in the country India. So during floods, many of the roads and many of the buildings have been collapsed during floods. So government of Telangana decided to demolish these by appointing a commissioner as the old sorry retired IPS officer Sri Ranganath, and he is one of the most dynamic and strict officer. Without and the main mistake they are doing is uh, today they are giving the notice, and by tomorrow they are demolishing the building. So it is a main wrong and demerit of the Hydra.
Yes, Rakesh, what you tell is absolutely correct. Hydra means, first of all, Hydra disaster response and protect assets of government. The main aim of Hydra is to develop disaster management and production of government assets. Hydra is focused on the some areas like disaster management and protect assets and also urban safety. Disaster management. In disaster management, NF, NDRF. NDRF means National Disaster Response. Natural disaster response. It is used to stop the. Um, it is used to stop.
Yes, Karan, I agree with all points. In itself, I can add some points that this is held by Telangana National Committee property. It was held by, but it can have some advantages and disadvantages also. One of the advantages is to save the future for any disaster, and as well as so many people, middle class people, they are suffered from a lot to demolish the buildings.
Yes, Prakash, as and we can even see that N convention, which is founded by Nagarjuna, is also demolished in one night. One night they give notice one night before and demolished, and same night, which by only demolishing the buildings like that without giving a proper time to show the evidences that it is legal. It is not quite right to do that.
Yes, Samuel, you said that is absolutely correct. And in my point of view, it is the government his main aim is to protect the area which is side by the river banks of Musi, like etc. Nagarjuna Sagar and these type of areas. But the people, the Hydra Commission is illegal and with demolishing the houses of illegal and legal constructions also. There so many people are losing life their lives, and so much people are investing their money in their properties.
As Kishore, what you tell is correct. Hydra, it means reclaiming the properties of government which is occupied by private entities, and safety of urban peoples who are living around lake.
As a result, Hydra is one of the best scheme to implement, but with a proper way and proper rhythm, they can do or demolish the countries. So the government, sorry, the High Court of Telangana has given the stay to the High Court, Hydra, and asked the commissioner to show the right evidences and demolish the buildings. Thank you.